Okay, hi everybody. Well, welcome. Today is the 11th of November. How can we forget, lest we forget?
Yeah.
So absolute respect to all the people and soldiers for today. Look, tonight Una and I are doing our first training together, so I'm a bit excited. It's all the Celtics together tonight. So this team is all about that we are a team. And we want to go together, just as the slide says. We want to climb high and we want to go all together at the same time. And we have a few values in the team that we would hope everybody would adhere to. Accept everybody as your equal. Commit to always doing your best, which is part of your 4 agreements. Work together, show everybody benefits from that. And show integrity in all that you do and all that we do. And, you know, I think this is a pretty important one. Value yourself. Don't take anything personally, because that's when problems and issues start. And be a great life advantage ambassador. You're an ambassador for the country, for the company. So please do your best and always have integrity in that. And be true to your word. You know, if you say you're going to do something, please do. And always be the best example to your teammates. You're setting an example. So that's me looking very glamorous. And I reached Pro 5 last month, and I'm hoping to keep that continually so that I can win that amazing trip to Utah. And I'm from Sydney, but clearly not with my accent. So, yep, there we go. Team Activate Distributors, we are a team. We work together. We want to take everybody with us when we go. We want to help each other get to where we all want to be. That's what we're all about. Thank you, Una. So there's some important information that you have to share when you're a distributor with LifeVantage. And you have to be very clear with people that you're talking to and make it clear that they have to use Pretandem for 1 month for every decade of their life. And you're starting people on that commitment to the subscription, because you're not telling them any lies. You're being upfront and honest. And I keep saying this to the team. Think how many times you message them before they start, and then when they start, are you messaging them the same, you know, volume of times? Keep that customer service going. You want to give them 5-star service after they've decided that yes, they will trust you and start on the product. Stay in contact. That's so important. Don't just forget all about them now that they've started on the products. And what you also must do is don't try and bring people in on what you think that they should come in on. Bring them in where they fit in. You know, everybody's different. Everybody's got different budgets, different lives. Just be mindful of that. But as a distributor, you have to be on your monthly subscription every month. The other thing is never cross recruit. And this is really important. You always send the person who, back to the person who added them to the group. If somebody's added them to the group, they've clearly been talking to them and having discussions with them. You look after your people. When you drop them in the group, when you put them in the group, please follow up with them. And always make sure you're looking after them and tagging them in the group and making sure you're sending them relevant things for the discussion that you had before they started on it as to why they wanted to start on the products. So again, you're always sending the people back to whoever invited them onto the events or the page. And you never personally market yourself on display or events. You are part of the team. Your business starts and ends with you, so you have to have the best mindset for your success. You know, you're responsible. If you don't work your business won't work for you. You get out what you put in, and it's as simple as that. And look, I don't think we have a lot of people in our company like this, but you don't blame other people for you not achieving anything. It's up to you. And don't expect people to give you people. When you're established, people can slide people underneath you. You know, that's something that they can do, but don't expect that as an everyday or every month kind of procedure for people. Remain compliant. Compliance is really important. Be careful what you're saying. Be careful what you're posting on Facebook. And you should all really be doing the Start Strong and looking at all the videos in there, but especially the compliance video, so that you know that you're keeping your business safe. We all want a safe business. So anyway, the trainings. Oh, trainings. Now look, everybody's busy and everybody has lots of things to do with the family and with the pets and work and everything. These DMOs that go on a Tuesday night are the perfect opportunity. Commit yourself to that 1 hour, because it's like a working bee, and everybody's heads down, the pens are going, the clickers are going on the keyboard, and that's a time where you can really concentrate on doing 1 hour's full of absolute focus and work, and everybody just gets on with it. It's amazing. You can feel the energy, all the wee busy bees working, and that's the Zoom number there, the same one we're on. Thursday night training, if you're bringing new people on, the new distributors, you absolutely must get them on these trainings. You know, once you've seen them a few times yourself, that's good, but you must get your distributors on these trainings. Start strong is very important. You must guide them to that, to doing that and committing to that. And then we know that everybody's singing off the same hymn sheet. Nobody's going to blame anybody for not telling them this or that. Everybody must do start strong. We've got such amazing training, guys. Why would we not feel supported? There's training on nearly every night of the week for countries here and far. Monday night, we've got the team training. Tuesday night, as I've just said, we've got the power hour. Wednesday night, everybody has to have a rest. And Thursday night, we're doing new training for distributors, so that's a must. For the Europe and the UK, it's on the first Monday of every month. So even if you're in New Zealand or Australia, you can send them to that training and they can jump on there. We've got a list here. We've got a perfect list that you can see all the trainings listed: Australia, New Zealand, UK and Ireland. Check the Zoom numbers, make sure you're giving them the proper Zoom numbers and the proper date and the proper time. And you can print that off. I've got that up on the wall so that you can't go wrong. Thank you, Una. Tuesday, oh my God, I'm so excited. The opening ceremony in New Zealand. How can you not get excited about opening a new country? You're part of history. Everybody is part of history here. We're opening New Zealand. We're going live on the official LifeVantage distributors. The Australia and New Zealand group is going to be streaming live. Why would you not be wanting to be involved in that? Opening a new country. Oh my God, never been involved in it in another company, but this is going to be amazing. So you can stream that down on the New Zealand group for everybody. And why again would you not be wanting to be part of it? This is amazing. I'm so excited about this personally. So we're relaunching Melbourne. Melbourne's been a bit quiet, so it's about time we were shaking them up. So Melbourne training with G and Beata and the beautiful Dr. Rachel Cameron, who does the compliance. And you can see that that's on the 19th of November in the Sandringham Yacht Club. So some of you may know where that is. I don't, but I'll be inviting my half-sisters who live in Melbourne to that. And please, guys, can we just get everybody to invite bums on seats, just even to go and support you and listen to what it's all about. You know, you just tell them they don't need to commit to anything, no pressure, but would you go along and just support me in my business, because it's really important. Oh my God. And can I just tell you that I'm so excited about this too. So I went to my first leadership in Surfers last year, and oh my God, what fun we had. I laughed from we landed. It was like going to Ireland for a wedding for the weekend. Same with this. We laughed, we had some champagne, we went to the cocktail party. The training during the day was amazing. If you can get your people to this, then oh my goodness, they're going to stay in your business, because they can see what we're all about. We're all about heart, we're all about support, we're all about team, we're all about having fun, we're not boring, we love to have fun and help people get healthy too. Rachel Jackson, our new Master Pro 10, and I'm just going to try and move my wee box because I forget how to pronounce this lady's name. Grace Kiahoha, or Kiahoho. This lady's mother talked to us last year, and she was beautiful. She was a beautiful soul from Hawaii. Her daughter's coming this year. Okay, sorry, Una.
And our free Team Activate promotion ends at the end of November.
Oh, okay. Thank you. No. So this month in October, we have our top PV earners here, and you can see them all. A few of the Australian team there, Brett from England, Christine Gale from New Zealand, and oh my goodness, how amazing is that? Top PV earners for October. Well done, guys. Amazing.
Yes, congratulations, everybody. That's a fantastic achievement.
Top enrollers. Woohoo! Our cousin Fiona at the top of the list, cousin Fiona Riley in Ireland. She is on a mission. So look, let's get everybody on these top enrollers, top BVs, top PV lists. Let's get yourself on there. And yeah, just do the do. And now it's the beautiful Una Closey in her beautiful voice.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
This computer is going mad. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so really the most exciting thing is New Zealand opening tomorrow night. So we're going to keep this training really short because you can still have time to do DMOs tonight and still invite up to the last minute tomorrow night in the Pullman Centre in Auckland. You can still invite people there, and I'm going to be trying to do some after we finish here as well. So my name is Una Closey. I'm a Pro 6 here on the Sunshine Coast. My background is nursing, and I've been nursing a bit like Suzanne for 34 years, and I've been involved in LifeVantage for 3.5, nearly 4 years in April. So I'm just going to do a very short training here tonight on steps to success in business. So I'm just going to start by saying, start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible. And that's what success is about. And that was from St. Francis of Assisi. So the 3 things I'm just going to touch on tonight is how to grow your business by staying humble, by hustling, and by staying hungry. So what is the key to success? The key is there is no key. Just be humble, be hungry, and be the hardest worker in the room. And that's how you will achieve success. I'm sorry, I need to move that. So we're going to touch on what being humble means and how to stay humble. So being humble means to be self-aware and be respectful. And there's 4 aspects to this. So we're going to talk about self-discovery or self-awareness, openness, meekness, and conviction. So you need to know who you are. You need to be able to share the real you with others. You need to remember that it's not about you. And you need to remember to stick to your principles. So self-awareness. What is self-awareness? Self-awareness is having a clear understanding of your thoughts and your behavior patterns. And that helps you understand other people. And you can look at this as, you know, you can apply it in daily actions to your life, whether it be in your business or in your relationships or in your home life, whatever. So we're sort of more talking about, you know, your LV business tonight, but you can actually put it into whatever compartment of your life that you want it to be. So the professional benefits in having a clear understanding of your thoughts and your behavior patterns is that you make better decision-making, recovery from mistakes, and achievement of goals. And then for personal benefits, you can see here, you know, you have a better relationship, you have healthier boundaries, and you have the ability to live in the present. And this ability to empathize facilitates much better personal and professional relationships. So this is a real, you know, if you look at it, it's a real people business. And you need to, you know, love on people, and you need to see what's best for them. So if you're struggling to recruit it, you know, at the moment, you just might look at yourself and think, you know, well, you know, who am I? You know, what am I doing? Am I really doing the best that I can? Or is there some area in my life that I need to improve so that I can impact others? So have a very clear understanding on what your intention is. And who do you want to be? And if you need to recreate yourself, then do it. You know, there's nobody stopping you. There might be some things that you really love about yourself, but, you know, there might be some things that you really don't like about yourself either. And it could be that one thing that you can change in yourself, you know, that could make a big impact, you know, in how you can change your business as well. So how do you act and how do you think? And practice self-development. You know, that's one thing, you know, that I really have to really pursue a lot more is self-development, you know, because there's never enough time. You know, I mean, I know for me, it's been a very busy year, you know, but the thing is, for me, I don't read enough, you know, and I've got like a truckload of books there, you know, that are sitting beautifully up there, but, you know, I've read a few pages of them. So self-development is really crucial for self-awareness as well. So for me, that's one thing that I'm going to, you know, really concentrate on doing. So the next thing that we're going to look at is openness. So are you genuine? Are you listening to people, or are you talking to people? And do people really know you? So look at all these words that come with openness: collaboration, understanding, thinking, assumptions, cultural, importance, knowledge, virtues, standards. These are all the things that we really need to look at. And again, you know, we're looking at, are we genuine with people? That is huge, you know, to really think and, you know, to sit and think about that. You know, it's okay to be vulnerable as well. You know, just be you and be true to yourself. So when you're recruiting into your team, are you actually listening to somebody, or are you talking? Now, I'm a talker, but I'm actually a good listener as well. So you need to be listening instead of talking, because when you listen to somebody, you actually can hear, you know, what their pain points are. And this is why this is a people business, because then you can actually just provide solutions. And be authentic, because the person that's sitting, either talking or listening to you, will know whether you're authentic or not. So it's like somebody was saying, you know, to me a couple of weeks ago, you know, I'm not recruiting at the moment because, you know, and I've felt this myself sometimes, you know, like, even though I don't really get sick, but even when I was in Ireland, I caught some bug going over on the plane, and it sort of shook me a little bit, because I was like, oh my gosh, you know, how can you actually go then and start saying to people, oh, this is an amazing product, but you know something, people are still going to get sick, whether they're on Protandim, NRF2, NRF1, whatever, probiotic. They are still going to get sick. But you have to have the posture to say to somebody, and I know with me, my flu or my symptoms never developed into anything that it would have 4 years ago, you know, where you would have had a full-blown flu or whatever. So have that posture, you know, that when you're, and that openness with people, that you're not hiding anything. And that, you know, Protandim is not a miracle, your body's a miracle. So the next thing that we're going to look at is meekness. So meekness is not weakness. It's a strength under control. So again, with meekness, it's never about you. That's the biggest thing that you're probably going to have to take away from this tonight. You need to look at who you're helping and what problem are you solving. So you need to be about your people. That's when your business will actually grow. When you take away you from the equation and you make it all about somebody else, that's when your business will grow. Because if you look at this as something that, you know, and I've heard people say, oh, I didn't have a sale, you know, instead of saying that, you can say, well, who am I helping? Because the thing is, if you're in it for the money, that's fine. You know, lots of people are in this for a business, but you still have to have an empathetic heart as well for people. So if you're purely in it just to line your wallet, just you're going to make the money, but you're not going to keep those people in your business. So always practice meekness. Conviction. What is conviction? So being for something instead of being against something creates positive feelings of interest, passion, or joy, which tend to improve health and relationships. So think about, what do we do? Think about our products. Think about the opportunity. Think about what we're sharing with people. If you don't have conviction in that, then you need to go and find some conviction. I have got 200% posture and conviction in my company, my products, and I'm working on the 200% conviction in me, because I don't think I've got, you know, a whole lot, you know, I don't have that much conviction in me, but I've got great posture when I'm talking about the company and the business. So, the company, the products, and our business. So that's something that you really have to know, because again, if you don't have posture, you know, people will see that in you. And if you don't have your own conviction, borrow somebody else's. It's just like if I'm talking to somebody and I'm talking about the business opportunity. I can't go and tell them, and they said to me, well, what are you earning a month? I can't tell them that I'm earning $20,000 a month or $40,000 a month if they're talking about business. But I can share the story of Charlotte and G, who are doing this full time. And I have got posture and I've got conviction in that. And, so share somebody else's story if you don't have the conviction in your own just at the moment. So hungry. Are you hungry for this business? What are the 4 things that takes up hunger? You've got ambition, curiosity, innovation, and inspiration. So you need to develop an appetite for what's next. You need to have that excitement, and you need to keep learning. You need to stay current and stay engaged and have a vision for a better tomorrow. So what's ambition? What do you want to do? I went a bit ahead of myself. Back to ambition. What do you want to achieve? This can be in your personal life or in your relationships or in your business life, but in our business, we're looking at what rank do we want to achieve? How much growth do you want to have? What are your goals? And how are you going to grow? So look at it. You can look at it on a day-to-day perspective. You can look at it on a weekly perspective. You can look at it at a monthly or a yearly. But you need to have written down some goals as to how you're going to achieve it. And you need to have persistence. So look at what ambition says. Goal, intention, end target, intent, purpose, destination, finish, objective, object, and aim. And if you've fallen off the wagon, that's fine. Just get back up on it again, or get back up on the horse again. It's happened to every single one of us. So you just need to have that ambition of where you want to be, and just start all over again if that's something that you have to do. And we've had people come back into our business after a year that have, had unforeseen circumstances or whatever. Or it mightn't just even be that. It could be like, I've had a leg fall off. I am not giving up. My ambition is to change lives and to change the life of my family. So, that's what you have got to be looking at. Curiosity. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious, said Albert Einstein. So with curiosity, leaders are readers. And this is what we were talking about earlier. For me, I need to do some self-development with reading. Because if you went and you asked anybody, whether it be in LifeVantage or any multi-level marketing company or any Tony Robbins, Eric Worre, any of the big trainers, if you said to them at the moment, what are they reading? They will have a book shout out to you like that. So that is something that we need to, to be looking at. What have you read lately? And if you haven't read something, ask somebody for advice on the best books to read. GoPro is one of the startup books for anybody in network marketing. So just be a student. Always be learning. So in everything that you do, just create curiosity, and that will bring action. Innovation. What does innovation mean? Inspiration, creativity, vision, ideas, intelligence, solution. Are you staying current? Are you staying engaged? And are you showing up? So staying current, do you know the latest stats with your company? Do you know how to use tools like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn? I don't. I have to learn them. So instead of sitting back and go, oh my gosh, it's all too hard. I don't know how to do Facebook. My company, my business isn't growing. I don't know how to do LinkedIn. Start learning it. So stay current with whatever you need to be, and use the tools to help you grow your business. Staying engaged. What are you doing to staying engaged? Are you in the chats? Are you in the accountability groups? Are you in the Run to Pro whatever groups? Are you in Activate My Life and Activate My Pet? If not, why not? Why aren't you using the groups? Why aren't you posting in the groups? Why aren't you putting your people into the groups? Why aren't you participating in the groups? These are all the tools that we've got that everybody has access to, and you can really, really grow your business, by staying engaged. And are you showing up? Are you showing up to all the events? Are you showing up to the Monday night training? I have never missed a Monday night training in 3.5 years. And I know there's other people on here as well who have never missed a training, no matter where they've been. You have got to show up to everything. There aren't any excuses if you really want to build your business. And are you the cheerleader for your teams? So, I've had a really quite stressful couple of weeks, and I have to go in tonight back into Team Activate Distributors, and I probably have to spend about an hour congratulating people and welcoming people, because that is so important for people to be welcomed and for you to be the cheerleader, not just for your team, but for everybody else's team as well. So show up. Inspiration. What's your vision? Good leaders have vision, and great leaders share vision. I'm looking for my vision. So be fearless. Have a vision. Believe in yourself. Always hustle. Stay focused. That's a huge thing, is to stay focused. And get out there and get motivated and get inspired. So what is your vision? Where do you see yourself going? If you don't have a vision of where you're going to be in the next month, in the next year, so what date is it? So the 11th of November 2020, where are you going to be? I hope you're still going to be on these calls, because that will show that you're being consistent and persistent. So if you want to have vision and be inspiring, go paint that picture and share your vision with others. So that's how you recruit people to get into your business. If you get people excited about the vision that you have, and if you have got energy and posture, people are not going to say no to you, to the opportunity, because they're going to be too afraid to be left behind. And that was the one thing that got me into the business side of this. I just said, I'm not getting left behind here. I know we had the product. So go and look at what your vision is. And good leaders have vision. So all of us can have really good vision, but great leaders share the vision. And that's how they recruit well. So the next thing is hustle. So there's 3 things in hustle. We have got excellence, stick to it, fitness, and execution. So you set standards that scare you, take the long view, and you commit to completion. And again, if you look at what hustle is, we only get one chance to be successful, one life, do what you love and love what you do. All these sayings, can be a bit canny, but they mean, I love it, do what you are about. So when we're talking about excellence, I've got one on excellence. Aristotle says, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but it is a habit. So pursue excellence in everything that you do. So what are your habits? What are the habits that you have that you can pursue excellence with? You can use this as a parent, in your job, in whatever relationship that you want, but always strive for excellence. Like, I leave my job on Friday. I am working harder this week than I've ever worked in my life, because I want excellence in everything that I do. And I want to leave my job that somebody else can follow on from it. So I live my life trying to have excellence. So what you do now will create what you do next in your life. So it's just like when you're trying to rank. If you're saying, I've been a Pro 2 for a while, well, that's fine. If you can excel and be excellent at being a Pro 2 or a Pro 3 or whatever pro that you want to be, you can progress by being excellent to the next rank, just by making sure that you have excellence. Stick-to-itiveness. This is dogged perseverance. The quality that allows someone to continue trying to do something even though it is difficult or unpleasant. So we're talking about tenacity, about not giving up, and the only way in this business that you can fail is if you quit. So you need to look at this. What are you doing to create this stick-to-itiveness? And what actions are you taking to do that? And what's going to make you push through the rough times? So apparently Erin Brockovich, and I did actually see the video, it's in our Team Activate Distributors, that she did, or it's in official distributors of LifeVantage. She did a whole talk on stick-to-itiveness at one of the leader academies in America. So I would suggest that you go and listen to that. So again, the only way that you can fail is if you quit in this business. So please don't quit. And execution, taking action. Action creates results, and results creates belief. So anytime that you take action, something happens, whether that be negative or positive, it will still end in a result by taking action. But if you took action and it led to a new distributor or a new customer, how is that going to make you feel? You know, what it will just continue to build your belief and your confidence and your excellence in your business. And that is how your business is going to grow. So just by following that system. So if you plug into everything, and if you don't take your eye off the big picture, because the big picture isn't today, it's not tomorrow, it's not next week or next month. The big picture could be in 5 years for some of us. So do not take your eye off the big picture. And this is the last slide. When your ambition is big, then your efforts should be even bigger. And that's it, guys, tonight. Thank you. I'm going to stop recording, and I'm just going to look. I'm just going to look in the chat.
Una, can I say something very quickly?
Yes, I'm just trying to stop. Oh, can't do it. Anyway, go ahead. Yes, Suzanne.
You're still recording.
Yeah, so today...
Oh, here we are. Stop recording.